Hello YouTube, this is Bash here for week 3 of BPL King Division Season 11, and we are up against another one of the homies. We got Axelraid and the Minnesota Bearticks. Axelraid is in fact 0-2, but his team is terrifying. It's going to be a very difficult game to play against, and this couple mons I'm very scared about, as we'll get into the matchup in a second. So, their team consists of Terraladios, Megalopony, Heatran, Primarina, Mandibuzz, Paldera, Tauros, Aqua, Terra, Mamoswine, Roserade, and Electivire. My team, of course, consists of Palafin, Terra Iron Boulder, Annihilate, Terra Shaman, Screamtail, Alolan Muck, Donphan, Mega Ampharos, Fortress, Golbat, and Glaceon. Now, looking straight off the matchup, there's a couple things I'm very scared of. The one I'm actually scared of the most is Mamoswine. I'm really scared of that Mamoswine. I'm actually not as scared about the Latios as I am with the Mamoswine, because I feel like I have like some pretty good answers to it. Specifically being like Screamtail / Alolan Muck is a really good be able to check pretty much most sets of Latios, which is really nice. And for physical sets, like Dragon Dance sets, I could use those Fortress as well. So I feel like Terra Latios I'm not as scared of about, but Terra Mamoswine I think is very terrifying against my team. I don't have much for specifically Terra Grass is what I'm most scared of, especially since they can run Thick Fat with it. That could be really scary against my team, because it's still, at that point, it's still neutral to like Glaceon, Ice Beam. So that's something I gotta keep in mind. But like like an Earthquake, Terra Blast, Grass, Ice move / and then Trailblaze, I'm actually really scared of. So I'm gonna have to play very careful around that. If it doesn't have those exact moves, I feel and type, I feel like I can manage it. But otherwise, I think this spawn could be incredibly scary this game. So that's something I really need to play around carefully. So, and yeah, they actually have some like really annoying Pokemon for Palafin too. So we're gonna have to play kind of weirdly with around it, per se. But yeah, let's get into the matchup. Well, what we're kind of bringing for this matchup at least. So here it comes up, and we're leading off with the captain here, Palafin here. Jet Punch, Drain Punch, Body Slam, Bulk Up. Now this set is specifically EV'd, I believe, so that let me just double check. Just want to check to make sure. Yeah, so I always live in Adamant, Terra Blast Grass. Yeah, that's how you say it. From Mamoswine, Adamant, and then if it is Jolly, it's a roll to kill. If it's Life Orb, Mamoswine with Terra Blast Grass. So that's something to keep in mind. I felt like it was really good this game, but yeah, and then I believe it is and then for if I'm at +1, Life Orb Earthquake does not 2-shot me, so that's something to keep in mind as well. So this is a really good set. I threw the rest in like Spadef because it was able to take hits better from like things like Primarina, which I'm expecting to be like sort of the switch in to Palafin, maybe Paldea, Tauros, Aqua, but probably Primarina I feel like is a decent switch in. I don't have any way to really hit it really hard besides Body Slam, which is why I'm running it. Body Slam's the best way to hit it. Also, of course, I could catch pairs with it, but the main idea is like it's my best way to hit Primarina / Roserade, and I feel like Drain Punch is best for Aqua to recover HP off of that, and Mandibuzz and stuff like that. So, yeah, this is the set we're going with. Very good this game. So, next we got Annihilate here. We got Drain Punch, Rage Fist, Rest, Sleep, Talk. Very Fizz Def set with leftovers with Inner Focus actually this week. I have a strange feeling that they are gonna bring Intimidate, Mirror Herb, Paldea, Tauros, Awkward to try to take advantage of my Defiant, and to try to take me out that way. And I'm not letting it happen like that. So that's why I'm running Inner Focus. It blocks Intimidate still, but on top of that, I don't have to worry about Fake Out from Megalopony. I don't have to worry about Icicle Crash flinching from Mamoswine. Stuff like that I felt like was a really good idea. Zen Headbutt, I think, from, I believe, Paldea Taurus Aqua. I believe it gets that. But yeah, that's why I'm running this set. This is going to be my designated Mamoswine and Megalopony check. I have other ways to like sort of switch in, but this is like probably my best way of dealing with them. Rest, Sleep, Talk. I don't really touch Mandibuzz that much, but I think that's okay because I feel like Mandibuzz, I'm able to. Mandibuzz allows me to get into Mega Airforce pretty freely, and honestly, Mandibuzz I feel like can't do too much to this set other than Brave Bird, and even if they keep Bravering, the best thing they could do is Taunt. But I don't even know if they bring Brave Bird this game because I feel like it's not that great this game. Probably, yeah, Brave Bird, right? Has a good chance to 3-hit KO, but if I get the rest off on the Brave Bird, I could go out to Mega Airforce. Kind of those shenanigans with that was kind of the idea with it. But yeah, that's the set we're going with. Next, we got Alola Muck here. Very Spidef. This is here to help with Terraladios. This is here to help with Roserade. This is also another sort of semi-check to Primarina was kind of another idea that I really liked with this set. So yeah, this is what it's supposed to deal with. Clear Smog allows it to not be able to Latios to set up on me. The only thing it could really set up with is like Terra Steel if that's the case, and then Terra Steel gets destroyed by like a Pokemon later on that I'll mention in a bit. But yeah, this set I feel like is really good. I want to Pursue Trap the Latios too, which is really clutch, and I could possibly even Pursue Trap the Roserade into enough to a position where it can't. Well, we'll pretty much die to Jet Punch was another idea I really like. I also really like Clear Smog in case they try to do like a Trailblaze Mamoswine set on this, and I don't want it to set up, so I can just Clear Smog to get rid of the speed boost, which is really nice too. Next we got Mega Ampharos. This is the set I might change. This is what I'm going with though, and this is the investment I'm going with for now. But right now Mega Ampharos outspeeds at +2. Latios speed creeping, max speed, Palafin. So we hit, I believe, 333 at +332 at +2. Latios should be running getting 330. If they're running the speed I think they should be for like Shaman, Palafin, stuff like that, right? That's kind of the idea here. I feel like this set is really good. His team doesn't really deal with it this well. If I get up a +1 special attack, like I might run through his team because in agility F, because honestly nothing on his team takes 2 if I'm at +1 other than maybe Spidef. Other than Spidef Heatran, I think is the only thing that doesn't. It's a roll in that case, which that's pretty good too on top of that. But on top of that, I feel like I have a lot of ways to weaken down Heatran too, so it should be in a good position was kind of the idea. But this thing hits really hard. I believe this is close to, yeah, it's a roll. Dragon Pulse at +1 is a roll to kill offensive Roserade. For Mamoswine, it OHKOs. Max HP, it's a roll. So this is like, so I feel like this set was really good. The things I might change, I may change it, but I feel like this might be the best way to go around it. I kind of wanted to bring like a more offensive Mega Ampharos this week, so that's kind of what we're going with here. I can hopefully get off like agility off of like Mandibuzz was kind of the idea, the big one. Maybe Heatran depending, Paldea Taurus Aqua, Electivire, Roserade, those kind of things, because I'm pretty bulky too. I'm pretty much max HP too, which is really nice with the speed tier. It just happened to work out that way because I wanted about 100 special attack with Modest, so that's something to keep in mind. I also have something to note that he's not actually immune with Electivire because of Mold Breaker, so that's another thing I really wanted to keep in mind for this match. But yeah, next we got Shaman here, kind of a really weird set. We got Synthesis, Seed Flare, Earth Power, Baton Pass. Last thing I wanted, the only thing I might consider changing is switching Baton Pass out for like either Healing Wish or Terra Blast, but I think I'm going to keep it with this set because I want to get momentum because I expect like Roserade or Mandibuzz to switch in on this. So that could allow me to get into my Mega Ampharos for free on it. But this is my switch into Primarina, sort of. It's like another switch into Primarina besides Alolan Muck to take some relief off of Alolan Muck because it already has to deal with Roserade and Latios. Shaman also can switch in decently well to Paldea, Taurus, Aqua, and then as well, Shaman actually can take a hit from Mamoswine, Life Orb Mamoswine. So, Jolly Life Orb Mamoswine. It could take the hit if need be. So that's something to keep in mind if I really need to. And I actually am outspeeding max speed Primarina. Just because I could synthesis off on like Choice Specs Moonblast or anything like that, because I could see that coming, or if it's Def Primarina. So I felt like that was a really good option here. Yeah, it's just pretty good pivot to a lot of things. Earth Power, of course, is really nice for Heatran too, so I could put some pressure on that as well. They gotta be like pretty fat, like decently speed Heatran in order to outspeed this too, so that's something to keep in mind. But yeah, this set I think is pretty good. Only thing I would consider switching is Baton Pass, but I think I'm gonna stick with that. And this is Terra Poison, so the idea is to kind of like, I want to like, kind of like bluff that I'm Terra Blast Poison was that kind of idea. To help with a Terra Grass Mamoswine, because Terra Blast Poison would be really good, and I always live an Adamant Life Orb. I believe when I'm Terra Poison, I always live an Adamant Life Orb Icicle Crash. Yeah, but when I'm Poison, but also on top of that was kind of the idea was I want to create this mind game of 50-50 with Mamoswine with Icicle Crash Earthquake with this, which is really nice too. Terra Poison also, if I really need to Terra, it becomes a really good Roserade answer as well, and creates 50-50s with Paldea, Taurus, Aqua if it's a setup. It just helps with a lot of things. It also helps against Moonblast Spam with Primarina then at that point, which is really nice too. It could deal with Heatran, so I feel like Terra Poison was really good in this match. I don't know if I'm going to Terra it, we'll see, but it could be like a situation where it could get me out of some pickles, I guess. So, last mon we got is Iron Boulder. The other Terramon, we got Terra Steel this week. We got Booster Energy, Mighty Cleave, Psycho Cut, Close Combat, Sword Stance. I'm going Terra Steel because of, first off, the reason is because Mega Lopunny Fake Out plus Ice Shard Mamoswine was like the big thing. I didn't want to lose to like being recycled Fake Out from Mega Lopunny. I tried going with like Terra Fighting, Sacred Sword, and stuff like that, but it just wasn't gonna work in this game. But something I really do like about it is that I could, depending on the audience, I could set up with this on it now because of Terra Steel. I could also set up on the Roserade now, which is really nice. If as long as it's not Sleep Powder, I can potentially set up on other things as well, such as Primarina, and the Paldea, Taurus, Aqua, depending on the 50-50s. Maybe Mandibuzz too. Those are kind of the ideas I was thinking about. But yeah, I think this set is really good. It's going to be like a late game cleaner at this point, I think. I need to scout some things first before we get into that. Specifically, I need to get damage off. Well, first off, I want to be able to deal with the Tauros Aqua, because that the Timid spam would be really annoying for this. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, I'm Psycho Cut also because of Poison Point, Roserade or something like that. It could be so, but also Rocky Helmet, Paldea, Taurus, Aqua. But I want some chip or dealt with Paldea, Taurus, Aqua because of Intimidate. This also allows me to not have to worry as much about Terra Steel Latios because I have Close Combat just destroys that. So that's something to keep in mind. And yeah, I believe the only things I need to be wary about, like for damage wise, I think I need damage off on defensive Primarina. Yeah, I need damage off on defensive Primarina. I need damage off on, well, depending on the Mamoswine. If Mamoswine is in fact, I need a little chip on Mamoswine for my +2 Mighty Cleave depending on a Terra. And I believe that's it. Yeah, I believe, and then maybe Latios. Let me just double check. If it's a bulky Latios, maybe. Actually, yeah, max HP still gets like really good chance to OHKO +2. So if I get this +2 off, it's gonna be really clutch. big things I want eliminated beforehand: Paldea, Taurus, Aqua, and I want a chip on Primarina. Otherwise, this thing could go crazy. I could just clean up the end game. So that's kind of the idea why I want Palafin to try to break through early. Maybe make an Ampharos as well. And Alolan Muck to pursue trap some things so I can weaken things down for the Iron Boulder. But yeah, let's cut into the match. Okay, we are back. And I predicted the Terra. Crazy about Dragon. Okay. It's gonna be an interesting matchup. Very interesting. Okay, so they brought kind of what I expected. Latios, Terra Dragon, Primarina, Lopunny, Heatran, Roserade. No, Mandibus is just amazing. Swine. Terra Grass. Okay. Also, yeah, I just wanted to point this out. I think I forgot to mention this in the Teambuilder, but this guy actually, Axelraid, right? He knocked me out round one. Ooh, okay, I'm going straight into Annihilate. He actually knocked me out after last season. After I went, I think like 8-1. Knocked me out first round. To a move that I forgot Lycanroc had. So, but yeah, let's see what they go for. Jesus Christ, that's banded. That is 100% banded. That is. There's no. Wow. Bro is not messing around. Yo, he's not messing around. God, that's adamant choice, man. No doubt about it. And he got a higher roll. Okay. Q. I get to go out to Shaman though, at least. He pivots out. That's fine. And I'm gonna go to a Alolan Muck here. This is fine. I'm just gonna make it a lot. He's gonna become more of an issue, but it's fine. And I get a knockoff here pretty nicely. Yep, Heatran comes out. Get a knockoff off. Huh. Item? Interesting. This is obviously their plan to deal with this. Huh. What's my play here? I want to see. No, so no item Heatran. Very interesting. Knockoff did how much? 20. Okay. They probably might be spit F. Huh. They shouldn't do much to my Alolan Muck, but that might put it in range for certain things. Huh. It's not a great position I'm in, to be honest. Does an Alip even live a Mega Lopunny hit now? Yeah, not off the rocks. You know what? An Alip is sacked off here. Yeah, that's fine. I think if that's the case, it's too early for me. Airhost, I think. Well, could go Palth in here. and body slam. I think that might be the better play, expecting the Primarina Rosary to come in. Yeah. I think that's the play. I want to see what this Primarina is. They're Magma Storm though. That's fine. They're Black Sludge. Interesting. Strayed. Artist Sam did 40%, so they're definitely Fizz Def. 40%. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go back into the little muck and Pursuit Trap, I think. And bring this thing low. Because then at that point, we're looking in a really good position. Even if they get all spikes up, they're going to be in a position. Okay. It's not great here. Huh. It's not looking in a great position, to be honest. But yeah, we killed that. That's really good at least. We're done with the Rose Raid at least. But now Mammoth comes in and probably claims a KO. I might have to sack Shaman off here. Which isn't great. We're not in a great position at all. I'm going to have to... I think my best way to win this game at this point is going to have to be... Iron Boulder, maybe? I might need a little bit of chip off of Mammoth Swine too. Yeah, I'm sacking Shaman here. Icicle Crash. I kind of want to get rid of the T-Spikes, but the problem is this... Is that the play? Is that the play? Do I want to get rid of T-Spikes? I don't know. I kind of do want to get rid of the T-Spikes, to be honest, but then I become super weak to like things like Primarina. Huh. Yeah, I still want to get rid of the T-Spikes. At least... Oh, wait. I could go in Palafin here on the Icicle Crash now. Right? There's how many? 3 layers of spikes up, though? And I'm at how much? 320? No. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Palafin here on the Icicle Crash. Get rid of the T-Spikes. They go out to Megalopody. That is fine, I think. I'm at least gonna bulk up. Let's see what they want to go for. They go for a Fake Out. We're not in a good position now. Fake Out did how much? 22.3%, so they're probably jolly. I don't know. We're not playing this game well, I think. I think they're in a really good commanding position. Okay, we do live that, and we're just get a jet punch off, I guess. Or not a good. Oh man. Yeah, it was me. Okay, they're fake out quick attack. Okay. Huh. I think I gotta go into Mega Air first and Dragon Pulse. I could agility too, maybe. Fake out into quick attack. Ah. No, I can't do that. Because I don't have speed. Yeah, at least Dragon Pulse. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just not in a great position right now. But if I get damage off on the Mammoth Swine, that's really clutch, actually. But at this point, they could just sweep with Mammoth Swine. Yeah, I'm in a. I think I might. I think I might be in a. Uh, I didn't bring removal this week too, so that's another issue. But Mammoth Swine was just such a good matchup against me, and I let that Roserade get up all the spikes and T spikes too, which sucked so much. One thing I will say is they probably have to hard switch. Maybe. Although they just hit. Yeah. Well, do I need the speed? Oh, I wish I brought a different type for Iron Boulder though. Man, another grass. Wait, this is giving me a chance actually. This is actually giving me a chance. On the chance that I outspeed 190. Yeah, on the off chance I'm going to say agility. Off the off chance I outspeed. This might be a throw on their part though. Yeah. Okay. Uh. I think actually they still do win. I got a sword stance here, no matter what. I kind of wish I had protect now, but damn, no, that's GG. Well, any chance? Well, that crit sucks so much, but damn. I mean, there wasn't much I could do at that point. I mean, I think fake out plus quick attack plus ice shard would have taken me out, but that just sucks. The end, at least any chance of winning, because I would have lived after rocks. after all the spikes. So I'd have been, yeah, yeah. I'm a little upset about the way I played that game. I think they had a really good prep. I did not play that game that well, um, but I don't know. That was really tough though. Uh, I definitely shouldn't be salty though, because like it all it did was just cost me differential at that point, um, which could matter in the end. But um, yeah, nah. I think that Mammoth Swine just had such a good match against me. I didn't have enough. The problem was I let Annihilate get weakened so early that I couldn't use it for like other checks, and I probably needed removal in this game. Um, damn. I think the problem was I needed protect or something like that. Maybe I could have brought. You know what? Honestly, I could have brought the game back if I had protect. Maybe. Uh. Oh well. We end up losing this week. I do know there's obvious weakness in my team, so we might make transactions for next week. We'll see. I have been looking at possible transactions, but this game did not go the way I was hoping for. Um, and I did not play the way I probably should have. But they just had a really good matchup with Pre Marino being like one of the better answers to Palafin slash. Um, man, I really didn't have a switch in from Mammoth Swine on my team, so the only thing I think of maybe is I should have brought like Glaceon. I don't know, but then Glaceon's walled by Heatran. Yeah, I shouldn't have let them get the spikes up too. Because then if they didn't get the spikes up, uh, well, yeah, that's the end of the game. We lost, and hopefully we'll bounce back next week. Yeah, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, Bash out.